Hello and welcome. This video is part of the Horizon 2020 Societal Challenge 2 series. Make sure you've watched the introduction video before. Societal Challenge 2 consists of 4 calls. This video will guide you through the call Sustainable Food Security. This is the largest of the 4 calls, with a global budget of €279 million for 2017 for research and innovation actions meant to ensure sufficient, safe and nutritious food for all, while safeguarding natural resources and improving farming systems. Sustainable food security is a very complex issue. The world population is likely to grow in excess of 9 billion people by 2050, and this is a challenge in terms of food security. Today, nearly 1 billion people are undernourished. But this is not necessarily due to food scarcity. 1.9 billion people are overweight, and 185,000 die of diabetes due to overconsumption of sugars. 1.3 billion tons of food are wasted each year. That's the equivalent of 100 kilos per person in the EU. In addition, the demand of biomass for non-food uses is increasing, putting additional pressure on farming systems. The Sustainable Food Security Call focuses on resource efficiency and resilience, as well as on health and nutrition. The idea is to put nature and resource-based approaches at the heart of research investments, to really try to rethink farming systems and design future farming systems which will deliver sufficient, safe and good food while safeguarding natural resources. The call for sustainable food security is structured around 6 main areas. Each area is divided into a number of topics, each with an allocated budget. The area More Resilient and Resource-Efficient Value Chains contains 14 topics, with a total budget of €107 million. Topics include, for example, to increase the competitiveness of the organic breeding and farming sectors, improve bee health and sustainable pollination, smart fisheries technologies for an efficient, compliant and environmentally friendly fishing sector. The area Environment Smart and Climate Smart Primary Production contains 6 topics, with a total budget of €52 million. Topics include, for example, farming for tomorrow, closing loops at farm and regional levels to mitigate greenhouse gas emissions and environmental contamination, promoting and supporting the eco-intensification of aquaculture production systems. The area A Competitive Food Industry contains 2 topics, with a total budget of €18 million. Topics are Innovative Agri-Food Chains and Innovative Solutions for Sustainable Food Packaging. The focus here is not so much on research as in previous years, but on innovation. The area Healthy Foods and Diets for All contains 3 topics, with a total budget of €74 million. Topics include the One Health concept, the risks posed by zoonoses, that's to say, infectious diseases transmitted from animals to humans, the dietary choices of children, and transdisciplinary and multi-actor approaches to reducing the childhood obesity epidemic, and the prevalence and influence of sweeteners and sweetness enhancers on human health and behaviour. The final 2 areas are dedicated to international cooperation. The area EU-Africa Partnership on Food and Nutrition Security and Sustainable Agriculture supports the EU-Africa high-level policy dialogue on science, technology and innovation. It contains one topic with a total budget of 10 million euros. Increasing capabilities of Earth observation services for the monitoring of agricultural production in Africa. This is not the first work programme to include a call dedicated to Africa, because the EU and the Member States are working to develop the EU-Africa Partnership on Food Security and Nutrition and Sustainable Agriculture. Finally, 18 million euros will be invested in the EU-China Flagship Initiative, to be allocated to 4 topics ranging from urban farming, animal welfare, and efficient use of soil and water resources. For several years now, the European Union and China cooperate on the EU Task Force for Food, Agriculture and Biotechnology. As of Horizon 2020, the so-called BRIC countries, including China, are not anymore automatically eligible for funding. So for these topics, Chinese participants have to be funded by their own country. This is the end of the overview of the call for sustainable food security. Thank you for watching. For detailed information, please see pages 17 to 93 in the work programme. Make sure you also watch the other videos.